What is going on, guys? Steven here, your coach at A Heart for Wilmers, and today we have our NCP Wi-Fi Week 2 battle versus our boy It's Whatever and the Sacramento Nidokings. Now, It's' team is really scary. It's right here. He's got the Curum Black, the Muck, the Cloister, Alola Muck, the Cloister, Ribombi, Bronzong, Swoobat, Mega Lopunny, Manaphy, Tangrowth, Aromatisse, and Sunburst. Now, the top of his draft is terrifying. Curum Black, Alola Mug, Manaphy, Tangrowth, Mega Lopunny, and then insert 6 mon, whether it be like Cloister, Bronzong, uh, whatever. One of those medium to low tier threats. That draft is terrifying, and it matches up pretty well against mine. If you don't remember our draft, it's right over here. We have Clefable, Xurkitree, Roserade, Arcanine, Frostlass, Masquerain, Mega Garchomp, Starmie, Terrakion, Bisharp, and Bouffalant. Let's go ahead and get into my team for him. First off, we have Shoofly the Masquerain. We're bringing the Masquerain this week with Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Roost, Sticky Web, Leftovers, Intimidate, Max HP, 148 Defense, 12 Special Attack, 4 Special Defense, 92 Speed with a modest nature. I think this speed was to outspeed, I think like a max speed Tangrowth or something, maybe. I don't know. It was weird. I wanted to do enough to outspeed a modest Cloister, but then I would have had to been timid, and if I was timid, I couldn't OHKO a Cloister. It might even be speed creeping something after a Sticky Web. I don't remember exactly. We played this game a little while ago. I don't remember exactly what the speed tier was for. Next up, we have Havel, the Terrakion, with Close Combat, Stone Edge, Poison Jab, and Stealth Rock. 20 HP, max attack, 36 defense, and 196 speed with a Jolly Nature. Going back, I see that I wasted 4 IVs in the battle. Not a big deal. This speed lets us outspeed the Manaphy. Choice Scarf, because I want to outspeed a potentially Choice Scarf Curum Black. I want to outspeed a Mega Lopunny. I want to outspeed a +1 Manaphy after a potential Z Rain Dance. Scarf Terrakion this week honestly does a lot of work, and it is a really good answer to a lot of his threats. Like, they have to switch. Close Combat hits just about everything. Stone Edge hits what Close Combat can't. Poison Jab was just to hit the Tangrowth. Basically, that was it. And I didn't even need a 4th move, so I just threw Stealth Rock on there just in case. Next up, we have Tattle, the Clefable, Leftovers with the Unaware ability. Moonblast, Stealth Rock, Wish, Protect, Max HP, Max Defense, 4 Special Defense. This is a pseudo check to a Tailglow Manaphy. It's also my check to a Shell Smash Cloister. I'm very, very scared of Shell Smash Cloister versus my team. It does a ton of work. It just kind of slaps everything after a Shell Smash if Clefable is weakened or gone. The same goes for Curum Black. Curum Black puts in a ton of work against my team. Even Clefable can't really safely switch in if he's like Iron Head or even like Specs Ice Beam. He just blows us right away. Next up, we have Mindless the Starmie with a Leftovers, Analytic for the ability, Scald, Reflect Type, Recover, Rapid Spin, Max HP, 116 Special Attack, and 140 plus Speed with a Timid Nature. This speed tier lets us outspeed Manaphy. We also had our moveset is quite interesting. We had Scald basically just to do damage, so we weren't completely useless. Alola Muck had a great matchup versus my team. I wanted to bring Mega Garchomp, but I couldn't fit it on the squad this week. It just, the slots came down to it. I needed certain things to check his certain things. And Mega Garchomp was not in the cards. Starmie is coming because as much as webs are good for me, they are great for him as well, and he has Ribombi. I had to bring Starmie because it's my removal, but if I brought Starmie and I didn't have Reflect type, I just lost to like a Bronzong with Toxic. I just lost to like an Alola Muck with Pursuit. So Reflect type is there for the Alola Muck to turn into a Poison Dark type and not be weak to his stabs. It's also there for the Bronzong to turn into a Steel Psychic type. Steel most important, so he cannot Toxic me, and I can Scald him, hopefully get a burn. Recover is there for longevity, and Rapid Spin is there to take away his potential webs. Next up we have Kaminari, the what is this thing? Xurkitree. I don't know why I forgot his name. I love this Pokemon. With the Electrium Z, Beast Boost, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, 180 speed with the Timid Nature. Sorry for this. It's late. It's 3:30, and I got off work. Worked a very long shift today. So pardon me. I'm gonna get this straightened out. We have 68 HP, 4 defense, max special attack, 4 special defense, and 180 speed with the Timid Nature. This speed is for a Mega Lopunny after webs. Positive on that one. And last but not least, we have Sage, our Rose Raid with the Life Orb. And she's so pretty, isn't she? Look at her. Look at Rose Raid. Gorgeous. Life Orb with the Technician ability. 108 HP, 20 defense, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, and 124 speed with the Timid Nature. This is also outspeeding a Mega Lopunny after webs. Same speed as Xurkitree. Sludge Bomb is there just for general stab. Hits everything on his team quite hard, minus the Bronzong. Hidden Power Ground is there for the Alola Muck. The Alola Muck is such a problem for this team. I cannot stress to you how bad we switch into Alola Muck. If he's a curse set, his game's over. The saving grace, by the way, is this Z Thunderbolt. That's like 70% to a curse set, and that's our best option because Alola Muck really just destroys our team. Spikes is there because I really want to chip the Alola Muck when it comes in. I know its recovery is not the greatest. It gets the berry and that's it. And if we can make him recycle some turns, that would be helpful because we would get the free turn. And then we have Synthesis there just for longevity. This is like kind of a switch into Manaphy before he Tail Glows. And if he Tail Glows, let me just die to Ice Beam. So, the matchups I don't think is in my favor. But we're going to do our best to try to pull this one out. Let's go ahead and get into this battle. That was the wrong button. Oops. There we are. Alright. So we go into this, and I make it big. And he brought the Cloyster. He didn't bring the Bronzong, which is good. But he brought, the rest that does us in. So we're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Antonio, and he's going to lead with the Swoobat. Now, I had to look this up when I led Clef. If Swoobat got Taunt, or whatever. I saw it got Taunt, so I figured it's definitely going to have Taunt for this. So I'm going to click Moonblast. He clicks Magic Coat, so it's a good thing I didn't click Rocks or lead with webs and try to get webs up. So we're just going to go ahead and Moonblast, and we're going to do over half to this thing. This thing is really not bulky. He's going to get burned by his Flame Worm, so I guess he was like Magic Coat, Synthesis, Psycho Shift, Roost, and Air Slash, obviously, because he just showed Air Slash. We're just going to go for another Moonblast, and we're going to hit 2-hit KO this thing. We're up an early 6-5. I guess Swoobat was just there for the webs. It obviously didn't do much else. I didn't realize that thing didn't have bulk like that. He's going to go out and Brawn the Cloyster, and I don't know what he was going to do. I was fearing like maybe Z Smart Strike, or even just like a big fat Hydro Z. Something that would hit Clef, but he's going to Shell Smash on our unaware Clef. And I just click Moonblast, actually. No, I don't. I click Wish. Yeah. So I click Wish here. Kind of just scouting what he was going to do, because if he went for like the Icicle Spear, I had a chance to do a little bit, and I didn't want to put myself in range where I could potentially lose Clef. He's going to Shell Smash again. Now that really is not... I wasn't understanding what he was doing with this. I mean, he knew I was unaware based on the damage that his -1 Swoobat did, because unaware doesn't take in his drop, so he did normal damage. Either way, we're gonna Moonblast and we're gonna basically kill this Cloister, and we're gonna be at full health. He's gonna Icicle Spear. As I was gonna toss up a Wish and hope that I got like a lower end of the damage rolls that this could have done to me. So he's gonna Icicle Spear me here. You're gonna see we're gonna be above half, and we're gonna go for the Wish. So I should live next turn after leftovers, and we should be good to go here. I could have protected up to full and, you know, done this and just hope I got a better roll next time. Felt it wasn't really worth it because of potential crits. So he's just going to Icicle Spear me again and, you know, do about 40%-ish. And we're going to fire off a Moonblast, and we're going to kill this Cloister. Yep, there it is. So we're going to take out this Cloister, the Shiny Cloister. Shiny Cloister is really nice. I like the blue and purple. But either way, it goes down. And we're going to get our Wish, and we're going to go back up. Probably about 60-ish%, I'd say. Maybe a little higher. And then he goes into Ambrose, which was the Alolan Monk. So here it is. It's in. I don't want to stay in and take a Poison Jab, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into my Shoot Fly, and we're going to get our Intimidate off, and his Magic Coat user is gone, and Cloister was his only Rapid Spinner that he brought, and they are both gone. So we are going to come in on this Muck, and we are going to click our Sticky Webs. He does get the Poison on the first Poison Jab, not a huge deal. We're just going to click our Webs next turn. I don't really care what he clicks. I'm going to click my Webs. I'm going to get him up. So as you can see here, he's going to withdraw the Ambrose and go out into Becky. He's doing the WWE nicknames, so I can only assume this is Becky Lynch. I appreciate those nicknames. I respect it. We're going to get our Webs up, though. So we have our Webs up there. They're to stay. And now, this Lopunny wasn't intimidated, and I really, really wanted to go hard Terrakion on this. But I talked myself out of it just in case. I was like, maybe he'll get crazy, realize he's behind, and make a crazy play and click the fighting move on the Terrakion. That's pretty obvious. But he's going to click Fake Out, so I could have done it. Now, this next turn, he sees that I left it in. He sees that I'm letting this thing die. I really wanted to do it again. But I played it safe. I talked myself out of it, and I just let the Mastering go down. We're going to sack this thing off to the Mega Lopunny here. We could have saved it. I'm kicking myself after the game for not doing it. We're going to go into our Havel. I forgot to make him Shiny, which is unfortunate because I like Shiny Terrakion a lot. But we're Choice Scarf, and we're in close combat. And this Lopunny is not long for this world. He didn't really have a switch in. Everything got to it KO'd by close combat. So he basically had to pick something to die, and I guess he picked the Lopunny. Figured I had enough things that outspeed it under Webs. He's going to go into Seth Rollins, the Manaphy. And my play is right out into Rose Trade. Even if he Tail Glows, we can threaten him out with the grass move that he might think we have. But we're going to see here, he just goes right for the Scald. That's going to do negligible damage. Rose Raid has pretty good SPDF, but he does get the burn. Again, not a big deal. Not that big of a deal. So I'm going to fire off, I believe, a Sludge Bomb. Or I click HP Ground. One of the two. I might click HP Ground. No, I click Sludge Bomb first. I'm going to do literally nothing to the Muck, and I see that he is Assault Vest. My way to winning this game is to beat this Alolan Muck down, so I'm going to go ahead and click Hidden Power Ground. We're going to hit it. We're going to do nothing. Confirms it's Assault Vest that we already knew. We're going to lose some HP to our Life Orb, and he's going to click Poison Jab. We're going to live this on 4, and we're going to die to the burn. So the burn does come back to bite us a little bit. We would have had another HP Ground on this thing. Not the end of the world. Either way, it's in close combat range, and I like that. So I'm going to go into Terrakion, and I'm going to click Close Combat. And he's going to click Shadow Sneak. Not a big deal. But Poison Touch. So he's gotten a first turn Poison Jab burn poison. First turn Scald Burn, and now he gets a Poison Touch on Shadow Sneak. So we're poisoned, but we kill the Muck. And killing the Muck is huge because my team did not match up well against that thing. Holy. So we're going to kill that Muck, and we're going to get hurt by our poison. He's going to go back into Manaphy. The only way I lost this game was if I let Manaphy set up. because I didn't have my rose ready anymore. So I'm just going to stand and click close combat. We're going to do a little bit over half, probably about 60-ish. Yeah, probably about 60, a little more than 60. Our defense is going to fall. Our special defense is going to fall. And he's going to go for Surf. So we've seen Surf and Scald. At this point, I wasn't thinking Scarf Manaphy, but I also didn't know what I was thinking. To see double water move, I really didn't know for sure what to think. Either way, he's under webs. I think at this point I outspeed and I'm going to go into Kaminari. But then we do see the Choice Scarf. So he's going to click Choice Scarf Surf. He's going to outspeed us. He's going to get some damage off. But not a big deal. We're going to live that and we're going to pop our Z Thunderbolt. I popped Z Thunderbolt here just in case the Cure in Black was the switch in. Thunderbolt into Dazzling Gleam did not kill, but Z Thunderbolt into Dazzling Gleam did. So I'm going to go ahead and click my Gigavolt Havoc here. And we are going to dig ourselves into the ground. We're going to launch this big old Thunderbolt right at this stupid little water guy. And he's going to die. We just click Z Thunderbolt on a 40% mana V. That thing is gone. It's going to fall. It's going to fall down. We're going to get our Beast Boost. And we're plugged in. We are plugged in. He's going to go HHH, which is Triple H, Karen Black. And we have Dazzling Gleam for this. It might kill. It might not. I'm going to click it and hope it kills. So he's going to do his terrible thing. And I'm going to click a fairy move, Dazzling Gleam. We're going to show off our Bright Light. And he's going to live. It happens. No big deal. He's going to click Earth Power. He's going to take out our Circuitry. It's super effective if we die. Not a big deal. It's okay. Kaminari did his thing. We're going to go into our Starmie. This is his last Pokemon. And I actually had nothing to actually kill this because Clefable got outsped. So I just clicked Scald and it did enough. I think the mineral was like 15. So that's great to see. The Starmie that did nothing in the matchup actually came through and won the game in the end. We're going to win. And we're going to go to 2-0 in the NCP. We're 2-0 plus 5, I believe. So a good game to Itz. The muck going down was really, really helpful. Me getting my webs up and him bringing the Swoobat kind of helped me out a lot. That's a note to everybody else I play. If you want to bring Swoobat or your worst Pokemon against me and lead it and just give me it for free, please do. It helps me a lot in my games. So that's going to be it for week 2. And I'll see you guys back here for week 3 sometime next week. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.